What up?
No.
Let's start it again.
1, 2, 3.
What's up?
What's up?
What's popping? EP5. We're 5 in already, bro. That's crazy.
5 in, man.
5 in.
Good to see you. Good to see everybody out there.
What's up, YouTube family? How we doing out there? The weather's getting nice, sunnier. I'm getting happier. Seasonal depression is a real thing, by the way.
Is it really?
It is.
I get it. I get the opposite.
Because you like the cold. I don't like the cold.
Yeah, I get the opposite. During summertime, man, it's just like too much pressure. Too much pressure. Everybody wants to do everything all at once, all at the same time. It's just like, relax.
Sounds like you when you take on multiple projects because you do it to yourself.
Well, that's why we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Doing this, right?
So we got podcasts. Apparently we got softball on Sundays. We got soccer on Saturday.
Someone's got to have a life.
Gymnastics on Friday. We got freaking webinars Monday through Friday. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's good, man. It's good to stay busy, bro. Because then, what are we living life for, right?
This is very true. Very true. So what hobbies do you have?
I started fasting.
That's not a hobby.
It's a hobby to me because I like to eat.
That's not a hobby.
I know. I'm just kidding. I like to play basketball. Like, when the guys actually show up and hoop and don't roll their ankles and be out for the season.
So for those that don't know, I played, what was it? It wasn't my first time playing though.
No. It was maybe like your second game of the season, and it just started, by the way.
This is an excellent segue. So listen, I had him. All right, when I was younger, I used to play a lot of basketball, softball, football. I played some organized sports, played on the high school football team for like a year and a half. And then after that, I was editor-in-chief for the school newspaper. I actually told someone that, and they were like, yeah, I could see it. I was like, what does that mean?
Goes from sports to, I'm editing the newspaper.
The newspaper went out. Hold on. The newspaper went out to like 4,500 people. It was a big deal.
Whoa.
So anyway, but I used to play a lot of sports. I hadn't played basketball, man, in like 20 years.
Damn.
So then when I played with y'all, I was like, oof, all right, let's play. And I was so winded.
He actually has some pretty good speed, though. And his defense is actually not that bad.
I was really bad. And I couldn't hit the rim like I used to, like with the shots. I couldn't lay it up like I used to.
Could not.
I used to be decent, dude.
But you as a defender and using your speed, because you're so small, you could just steal the ball.
Oh, look.
That's you need to work and play with your strong suits, bro.
Well,
we don't need you to shoot. We need you to defend because you're faster than all of us.
Everybody has a role to play.
Yeah, you're definitely faster than a lot of us on the court.
But only for a little bit.
Well, yeah, we're old, dude.
Catch my breath.
We're old.
And then we were playing full court on cement.
Oh my god. We try. Okay, so someone's bright idea, probably mine. We did the full court crap. Oh my gosh.
On cement, though.
I couldn't do it.
You got a bunch of 30-some-year-olds on cement that don't play regularly.
I could not do it. I was like, this is the last time, dude.
No, so I remember when I was younger, man, we used to play in the park because I could walk to the park. And then it would be packed, man, and we'd be running full courts.
100%.
And then this was like...
I'd do it every day.
Yeah. This was
crazy.
Like late 90s, early 2000s, and you would always have that one dude that was like 42.
Playing with the kids? Yeah.
He almost played college ball or something like that, but he would come out and play, and he'd be serious, man, and he would have like a headband, and
he'd be in full uniform.
Yeah, dude. Those were fun days, bro. And then, so I was like used to doing that all the time. And then, so yeah, I rolled my ankle playing with y'all. I didn't do nothing special.
No.
Nothing special. All I did was jump straight up in the air to try to get a rebound. When I landed,
did it to himself.
My foot did the Macarena.
That's funny.
My foot did the Macarena.
He actually had basketball shoes on too, so it's not like he was wearing like jogging or running shoes.
They were too tight, but anyway, so it rolled, and my leg was shaking.
That's crazy.
It wouldn't stop shaking. That's how bad it was. And then I tried to play after that, but I couldn't. So it was.
He did try. I'll give him that. He did try.
A year. He
took a whole year out. Dude went to the doctor. Doctor did a little freaking.
I went to the doctor like maybe a year after.
Oh, okay.
I was like, hey, I just want to check this.
Guy.
I want to make sure this is all right because it still hurts here and there.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
I've
he
been
was
able
out.
to-
He was out forever. He
Yeah.
hasn't came back. It's been like 3 years.
But I started softball.
Oh
So
yeah, you sure
I
did.
actually started playing softball.
Started softball.
First time in like 25 years that I played
That's
a
wild.
full softball.
Where are you
game.
playing?
So we play out in either the western suburbs or on the north side of the city.
Well, who is we?
So my friend Ralph, you remember Ralph? I grew up with him.
I feel like I do remember a Ralph.
So
Shout out Ralph.
Yeah, he actually, I got a picture with us at Cherrywood.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm probably
he came
going.
out, but he's
Obviously.
been playing softball. He plays basketball too on Sundays.
Oh, dope. Well, I want to start the basketball. I know you started your softball. Congrats to you, man. That's dope. Staying busy, staying athletic. You know, when you get to our age, you got to keep it moving. You don't keep it moving, dude. It's like not greasing the chain on your bike, bro. It's just not gonna work properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, I noticed like I'll try to reach for something, and we're not we're not that old, right? I get it. Like being in your 30s is not super old, but
30s is a new 50 though.
But the thing is, you know, when you have
Body wise.
yes, when you have sedentary jobs, or you don't move, you don't have a reason to move your body as much unless you force yourself to.
Yeah.
Little things can hurt you.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like,
dude, you could sleep the wrong way and it hurt you for weeks.
I reached for something one time, and my back, my left rib back area just tightened somehow.
Yeah.
I was like, "What is happening?" You know, and my wife was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just reached for something." So anyway, my legs are sore. We played Thursday night.
Do you practice?
For we do scrimmages, and we do practice, like people just hit the ball and then we try to catch it.
Oh, okay.
But
Fast pitch or slow pitch?
no, slow pitch.
Okay.
No, slow pitch, man. 16-inch.
Got it.
Do you know, or did you know, that 16-inch softball is actually considered a Chicago sport?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know this?
I did not know
I didn't know this either until like maybe a year or two ago. Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
So
And
apparently,
Chicago's too dope, bro. We
No.
got everything.
So check it out. So originally, the idea came about because I guess some people from Yale and Harvard were playing.
Yeah.
And this is like early 1900s. And they wrapped, this is the story. They wrapped a boxing glove and then used broomsticks to hit it. So fast forward somehow to Chicago.
Softball.
The thing was the parks in Chicago and the school grounds, they're small.
Right. So you
So
can't
they-
hit a baseball
you
and
can't
rock
hit
it
it.
outside
Exactly.
the field. Yeah.
So they decided to play with a bigger ball because the bigger ball would stay in.
Interesting.
And then it just became a thing
Unless you
in
got like
Chicago.
that brute freaking strength and you can smack a damn softball out the park.
So when I was in
I know
high
a
school,
couple guys.
No, when I was in high school, I went to Lane Tech. So the school practice field was behind the stadium.
Okay.
So Lane had its own stadium, and there was only 2 people in my freshman gym class or sophomore gym class that could hit it. We could hit it out of
the
that
street?
practice field into the stadium.
Oh, into this. Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was only 2 people. There was a guy named Tiny who was 6'5", like 250
What a name.
pounds,
What a freaking name.
and me who was like 5'3", 125.
Wow.
We were only 2 that could hit it over there. And I had
crazy.
like this older teacher, this woman, and she was like, she had like old school slang.
Okay.
She was already in her like 50s or 60s at the time. And this is like early 2000s. And every time I go up to bat, she would go, "Here comes Slugger McGee."
Slugger man. I'm gonna go to one of your games. Let's go, Slugger McGee.
Yeah, man. But yesterday we
That's
played,
funny.
we played in this field that was in front of the woods. So it looked like the Sandlot, bro. Like there used to be a sign, like a wooden sign where the home base is, right behind it on the cage. But you could tell it's dilapidated. The paint is chipping off. It looked literally like something you would see in the Sandlot movie. It was dope. And then all the guys were playing, you know, and everybody's a character. You got, you know, the old guys there that used to play when they were younger, but they still come out and have some beers and hang with the
Okay.
young guys. Then you got, you know, the guys that like you would see maybe in the neighborhood, you know, and then you would see like some other dudes from another part of the city, you know, that look like, I don't know, a banker or stockbroker. It's just all these dudes from all these different backgrounds just playing softball and drinking beer and having a good time.
Yeah.
So it was fun. But we'll scrimmage, and man, Thursday, I was killing it. I was like 3 for 4.
Ankle rolled. out for the
No,
season?
no, chill. I play short center.
Okay.
So for those that don't know about 16-inch softball, you can actually have 10 men on the field.
Okay.
The extra man is right behind second base, called short center.
Right, because
he's
not
like a
everybody
center,
can rock it out that way.
well, he's like a center fielder, but for the infield.
Okay.
So that's what I play. That's why I played as a kid.
You know, I like softball, and over the years it's gotten better, but I have 2 bad rotator cuffs. And if I throw a baseball or a softball or a football, anything in the motion of an overhand throw, I feel the pull and the tension in my rotator cuff. And when I used to play, I would play through it because I like playing sports. Bro, I would pop my shoulder out like every other day. It was horrible. And then I'd pull the Rocky, put the arm on the wall, snap it back in. Yeah. And I don't go to the doctor, so it's not like I've ever gotten it checked out. So maybe it's not a rotator cuff. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming that's what it is.
Do you know I had shoulder surgery?
Yeah, I know. And I just didn't want to do that. It's like, dude,
I don't recommend it.
Bro, I'm no pro athlete. I do not play at all anymore. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Basketball, I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm just shooting. It's like my range of motion is, it's completely different in basketball. You're not doing the overhand throws and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing chest passes, bounce passes. If I do a lob, I can lob it with one hand. I'm not freaking slinging a baseball, you know?
So both my shoulders are messed up too.
That's crazy.
And what you're describing about the overhand.
Yeah.
So
you got the surgery. So how does it feel?
No. So I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened. So the left shoulder, I can pop it in and out like this.
Okay.
And then my right shoulder, I have a bump right above it.
Okay.
Okay. So when I went and I got checked out, what happened was in this one, I had a torn labrum.
Ooh.
And then in this one, apparently I had broken my clavicle or something like that. And it just healed that way. So when you break this bone, you have this bump up here.
Yeah.
So I remember multiple times in my childhood where I would land on this arm and it would send like a shock through your shoulder.
Yeah, but you're a kid and you don't care. And
No,
you're like, fuck it,
and
let's
one
go.
time, dude, I was like 7 or 8 and I was jumping over the butaca, you know, the chair, the not the love seat, but the chair that would come with the love seat.
Yeah.
I was jumping over it. You
Lazy
know, like
boy or something?
No, it was as big as like a modern day love seat, but it was just a chair. You know that old school furniture your grandma would have the like the plastic on? Yeah. So I kept jumping over it, bro, and I jumped over it and I missed my landing and landed straight on my side. If someone was there, it would have been the funniest thing because I went like this and then I turned all the way like 180 and landed on my arm. And it went numb. It was shocked. And I was like trying to hide my crying. And then I ran to the room and I was just laying there like, never told anybody about it. It's probably where it started. Then when I was playing in like 8th grade with the friends in school, we would play football, tackle football. And I landed on it again. And that sent another shock. So I think multiple times over, like I just injured it. And then this one, when I was playing football at Lane, I had like janky shoulder pads. So they were loose. And when I would try to reach for like an interception or something, because I played defensive back, I landed and the shoulder pad stopped my arm from going up. And it just
popped.
Did whatever it did.
Ugh, that's nasty.
So
it's the worst feeling, bro.
It's terrible. So fast forward to surgery. So I decided, let me try it because it would hurt when I was asleep and other things like that.
Yeah.
So what happened was there was no circulation to the labrum. There was like no more blood flow. So he just debrided it or whatever they call that. And they just did whatever they did to it. Yeah. I think they shave it off or they take it out.
Yeah.
But to try to stabilize it, they moved the bicep tendon over. And now that's what keeps it stable in a way. So I can do overhead presses much more comfortably than I did before. But my bicep cramps.
I bet I can't do the overhead anything. Like, you know how like you can they have the rack where you sit and it has the back, and I can't like doing this. I feel tension right now. I'm not doing anything but putting my hands up. I feel the tension here. And like if I was to grab it, because you kind of have to grab that bar and kind of go behind your head. I can't do that. I can do it just the bar. You throw weights on there, bro. Consider the shoulders gone. Like it's just not gonna work out. So I can't do it.
This one, when I was playing basketball with you guys and the ball was in the air, I went to block it and I hit it.
Oh, that happens to me too. Yep.
Shook my shoulder to the point that it was just miserable.
Bro, that happens, and then like you said earlier, you get that shock. I mean, it goes away. It's like a little shock and then a numbness.
Hurts so
bro,
much.
Getting old sucks. Getting hurt sucks.
It hurt.
Like seriously. But I mean, I know you said hobbies, right? So obviously basketball. You know what I was telling the wife the other day? I was like, man, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I'm buying a PS5. Because I sold my PS4. I don't have it anymore. Because like I wasn't using it, right? Let's just be honest. Get rid of stuff that you're not using. Might as well get some money out of it.
What do people pay for a PS4?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know. Like $400 or $500
for a PS4?
Oh, for a PS4. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like 180.
Still a market for a PS4?
Yeah. They're like $200. I mean, I had a good deal. I gave like 3-4 games, 2 remotes, a charging dock, the PS4, all the whatever it came with. And
what games did you have?
I don't remember. Like 2K17.
Oh, okay. And
I don't know, maybe a soccer game. I really don't remember. But I got rid of it because it was literally sitting there for years. And I'm like, man, you know what? I do want to get the PS4. I mean, the PS5. Because I was telling the wife, I'm like, you know what, man? I'm going to get back into gaming. Because it's like, you know, Saturday, like, she works alternating weekends, right? So, like, she's working right now. I could be at home playing video games. You know what I mean? Like,
go to the gym.
I mean, I have the gym in the house, so I could work out and then play video games. That's like a,
that's what
here's a treat, you know, like here's a reward. You know what I'm saying? Go drive in Grand Theft Auto and do a drive-by or something.
Like strategy games or action games?
I like to play storyline games. So like God of War.
So you like a character and play with that character the whole time? Interesting.
Like I remember when I got my first PlayStation, my first PlayStation was the PS2. Do you remember Sly Cooper?
No.
He's like a little raccoon and he has missions and he has to beat.
No.
Bro, that game was so dope. I love that game.
Like
I could play that, bro. I would literally, when I was in grammar school, I would play it from like 3:30 p.m. when I got home. If it's a Friday, I'm playing till like 4 a.m. I'd flip the game in like a couple days.
So it was a raccoon that would go around doing missions?
Yeah, and he wore like a little thief mask.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty
funny.
dope. Look, you can look it up. It's dope. I'm actually wondering if they've made any other games for him.
Oh, no, I've never heard of them.
All I know is I'm excited for the Grand Theft Auto. I love Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas is my all-time favorite game.
Did you get to play the original Grand Theft Auto like in the 90s or early 2000s when it came out?
Yes.
It was a helicopter view and everything like cartoonish?
Yes.
Yo, when I played that, I couldn't believe that was allowed.
Right.
Back then.
Well, dude, I mean, they got prostitution in there. They got drive-bys.
Back then, though, it was so cartoonish.
Yeah.
It was so unbelievable. But like my friend Anthony was like, hey, you got to play this game. It's crazy, whatever. So I played it. I was like, I can't believe I'm playing this. Oh, my God. And then fast forward to now, and like, it's crazy.
Things have changed. The graphics have changed. Everything has changed. Chat, put it in the comments. What is your favorite Grand Theft Auto saga game? Like, what's your favorite one? Obviously, I have multiple.
I got one for you.
What is it?
What was your first console?
I had Super Nintendo.
The first one. Like no. I'm saying like your first console that you like either was purchased for you or whatever, like that you owned as a kid. What was your first console?
The Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo? Yeah, me too.
And then that's the one that had the little flap and you'd put the square games in?
No, that was regular. Well, we called it regular Nintendo. That was just NES. That was Nintendo.
Okay, I had that too.
That was the first one.
The one with the gun and you would shoot the ducks.
That's the first one. Yeah.
So I had that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I graduated, got an N64.
With
the little mini discs.
Never got the N64.
N64 was cool. I had it for a little while. I liked the controller too.
N64 didn't have mini discs, bro.
They did.
No, they still had cartridges. They were fatter. Remember GoldenEye on 64?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm getting it confused then.
You had GameCube,
the mini disc
maybe.
was. I had that too.
GameCube.
Then I had a lot of like.
But your first one was
the Nintendo.
Original Nintendo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're younger than me. Why would you get that?
Mom got it for me. I don't
know. The original Nintendo? Really? Wow.
Remember, I have a sister who's like 50.
I know, but did she get it for her or for you?
Well, obviously for me, but it was for both of us probably.
They still sold it back then. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You know what my favorite handheld console is? PSP. It was ahead of its freaking time, bro.
The last handheld console I had, bro, was like Game Boy Color.
I mean, I had that. I had the original Game Boy black and white. Then I got the advance. Then I got the clear one. Then I got the long one. But bro, the PSP was so above its like ahead of its time.
All right, listen.
PSP is dope. Bring it back, Sony.
No. Look,
PSP, please.
YouTube, chat, whatever you want to be called. What was your first console?
What was your first console and why?
What was your favorite Super Nintendo game?
I don't know. I have bad memory.
What was
What's
the hardest
yours?
game?
What's yours?
Well, mine, you know what I flipped? My brother didn't believe me.
Is Crash Bandit one of them?
No. That's PlayStation.
Okay.
I
love
flipped
that
it
game too.
one day. I didn't go to school. I was sick or something, and I flipped Donkey Kong Country
Oh, I love Donkey Kong, bro.
in one sitting.
Donkey Kong is the shit.
I got past like the alligator bad guy. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing this, and I just kept on and on and on.
DK, the Donkey Kong is lit, bro.
That's actually probably one of the only games I flipped in my life.
Best game ever. And I like Crash Bandit too. I know it's PlayStation, but I like Crash Bandit as well. That was a good one. I could still like remember playing the game and the sounds it made.
Crash Bandicoot was fun.
Yeah, that was dope. Well, my friend, we've actually been lacking on the pod and haven't been doing them because of life and stuff. But a lot has happened.
Sure.
There's a lot of things that are
A lot of things in the news.
a lot of things in the news, both entertainment wise and actual like historical
news.
So I want to start it off with the fun stuff.
Let's do it.
All right. So again, a lot of historical things happening, a lot of things in the news. Want to start off with the fun stuff. So once again, he's back out of jail. My boy, 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
I love 6ix9ine.
Why did he go to jail again?
Dude, he's an idiot.
What did he do?
So obviously, he got hit with that RICO. He went to jail. He snitched. He got out. Started getting crazy. His weight loss was crazy when he got out. Dude, he was a twig. He was like 130 pounds, 140 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Now he's a little gordito again. But so he got out. He did his thing. And then he violated his parole. Because I guess he beat up him and his crew beat up some kid in a mall in Florida. Because he went up and was like being extra hella rude and was like, you're a fucking rat.
Oh,
and then he was provoking him. And his boy was like, man, I guess I'm pretty sure, bro, everywhere he goes, he's going to get the you're a rat.
Yeah.
F you. You know what I mean?
I saw one where they asked him, how does it feel to be the richest rat in the world?
Right. But you see, I think that interview was just a joke. And I mean, obviously,
is that
you know what I'm
what it was?
saying? It wasn't too crazy.
Okay.
But I mean, this was like out, not recording, just him like at the mall buying his kid shit or whatever. Minding his own being a normal person, bro. And some kid came up, provoked the shit out of him. Apparently enough, he got him on the wrong day. And like they beat him up. They slapped the shit out of him.
Jesus.
And I guess, obviously when you're on parole, bro, you can't catch any violent cases or anything that you've been charged for in the past, right? You violate your parole, you go back to jail. So because of that, he didn't go right away. They just threw an ankle monitor on him. But like nowadays, bro, it's not like back in the day where you get house arrest and like you're in the house. There was no, you can go work, you can go outside, but you have to be home by a certain time. I don't think that existed. I don't know. I'm not a criminal. I've never been on house arrest, but I've known a few folks on house arrest and they're not leaving the house. Like you can't even, they measure like the distance. Like if your lot is 1,500 square feet, if you go 1,501 square feet, that shit rings and they're like, yo, they'll call you. Like it beeps. So, but like now you can talk through your ankle monitor. They can talk to you, like the police.
Oh, wow.
So fucking creepy. But anywho, so he violated his parole. They threw him an ankle monitor. And then finally the judge was like, you know what, bro? 3 months prison. So he went back to federal prison in New York. He did his little 3 months. And I was counting these days down because, bro, okay, he's maybe not making as much music anymore. But as a internet personality, dude is freaking hilarious.
It's funny.
I love watching his streams, bro. I'm happy that he's like, I want to be a streamer now.
Oh, I didn't know he streamed.
He's a streamer, dude. He has a kick. He does all the interviews.
Okay, he's making fun of all the other rappers and stuff.
Because so we'll segue into that in a bit. So when he got out, he didn't do any interviews or anything for like 3 or 4 days. He's like, I just want to be with my family, right? Bro, his first interview is explosive. Like, he didn't miss a beat. The dude is a natural internet sensation, bro.
He said he was in there with Maduro, right?
Yeah, and apparently he signed his SpongeBob. So some guy in prison was like, "Yo, I make these like little figures or whatever out of whatever material they can find in prison," and he made him a SpongeBob.
Who made who a SpongeBob?
Some person in prison made Tekashi a SpongeBob.
Okay.
And Tekashi got the SpongeBob signed by Maduro.
Wow.
That's hilarious. He dated it and everything. Like, when he got out of prison, they like streamed his first day out. They didn't stream it, just like him coming out of the prison, you know? Mm-hmm. They recorded it. And he's like, yeah, look it. And he shows the SpongeBob. It's hilarious. And it's got signatures on it.
Do you think Maduro knew who he was?
I'm pretty sure he did. I mean, he speaks Spanish. He probably told him who he was.
I could imagine him like... Tú eres presidente de Venezuela, right?
He doesn't sound Puerto Rican. You sound Puerto Rican.
I mean, whatever, because he sometimes
and his Spanish, dude, I thought broken Spanish here and there. I had broken Spanish.
He got better though.
He got a lot better.
I like watching his interviews in Spanish because he'd be like,
he tries,
he'd be explaining,
he tries,
whatever.
He tries.
Yeah.
So dude pulls out, shows the SpongeBob, and then he's already flooding the streets talking shit about all the rappers. He's like, first day out, sign Maduro, and then he pulls out this big ass chain. Who knows if it's real? All these rappers probably got like 6ix9ine and all that, and I'm not against that. Like, be smart with your money.
Well,
if I was
stupid
stupid
say
rich,
they do because they don't want to get robbed for it.
Exactly. You could steal the 6ix9ine, brother. Go ahead. It's not, dude. If I was rich, I wouldn't be buying like dumb shit like that. I'd spend money on watches though. I'd buy the Rollie.
Sure.
I wouldn't buy anything really diamond out unless it's like factory. But no, that's another topic. But so fucker puts on his big ass like chain that has all these spinning mechanisms on it. It looks really nice though. And then he just started streaming like a week later with like jumping on interviews and stuff. Dude, I love watching this shit. It's so good because he's just so funny. He's raw and uncut, and he be saying things and like you could just tell like he genuinely means it.
So I have a question. What is the if you could create a 6ix9ine fan from the ground up before his case,
okay,
what were they like? And who is his fan now?
I'll tell you right now, bro. Before the snitching, 6ix9ine was the king of New York.
Okay.
Like, he was in 2017, 2018 when he was popping.
Listen, man, that boy was your soundtrack for like 3 years straight.
He was fucking dope.
If anybody knows him,
bro, I know all his songs.
Like, you would think like Anuel or Bad Bunny or someone like that would be his like. But back then, 6ix9ine was this man's like, music to his life, his soundtrack to his life.
6ix9ine for like so dope.
A 2-year period straight.
It was
so annoying.
He was running the game, bro. Like, he made hot music. I like
Gotti.
He's nowhere. He's not a lyricist, bro. He makes music for fun.
Is Gotti the one with that really nice beat that's like really like melodic? Yeah, it's a dope record.
He had good records, dude. I mean,
it was fun to listen to.
And again, he's in personality.
He was so young.
He was
so young, which is crazy.
I wish he never got into the trouble he got into. But see, this is why.
Remember when I told you?
This is why thugs are idiots.
Well, hold on. Remember I told you?
You don't F up the money, right?
Well, you're not supposed to.
And what did they do?
Effed up the money.
They effed up the money.
That's what happens.
They should have kept him out of that, though.
No, that's what happens when you surround yourself with people that are really, really in it.
Right.
And people that aren't, and you mix the two.
And here's the thing. He actually did what he said. Yeah. Like, so it's on record.
When the Chief Keef shooting happened at the hotel,
he hired his homie to shoot at Chief Keef.
I knew all the signs pointed to like this had to have been that.
100%.
Had to have been that.
Apparently, he paid this fool like $15K or $10K.
I think it was 20.
And he only gave him 7. He's like,
only gave him.
And this 7. Is why he's a person.
He didn't finish the job.
Is why he's a personality. He's all like, bro, He shot it in the air.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bro, you're crazy. Bro, before
That's
the whole
wild,
if he
man.
would have never got popped for the like anything and he kind of kept his hands a little, like not saying don't get dirty. Like he actually got caught selling drugs, shootings, crazy shit, right? If he would have stood wise about it and be like, you know what? I mess with y'all. Y'all to click. I got y'all. Y'all on payroll. Where I'm in the gang. I'll do little things with you, but nothing that's going to jeopardize me and put me in a RICO. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Maybe it's because we're wiser.
But that's not his
we're
responsibility,
businessmen.
though.
It's not. It should have been the gang.
the big homies or whoever was
Shoddy,
running
his manager.
running the set.
Shoddy should have been like, you know what, yo, 6, because fall back. We're gonna take care of it.
Because you're not gonna. All right, if you're selling drugs.
Oh, you protect the money.
No.
Like
if you're selling
the
drugs,
trap house,
right? If you're selling drugs or whatever, you're not going to allow people to use the merchandise.
right?
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna.
You use the merchandise.
So he's an asset.
He's an asset.
And this is we're obviously talking about people in this scenario.
Yeah.
So to reduce them to just like a thing is a terrible thing to do. But that's the reality of his situation.
Right.
He was their asset.
Right.
And to jeopardize it like that was not.
Bro, the
right
crazy
thing to
part is everybody was eating. Dude was he ran 2-3 years in a row. He was the hottest rapper.
Yeah.
Hottest rapper. Everybody was on the track with him. Lil Baby, Young
Right.
Thug, a bunch of other artists. I don't remember, but and then when my favorite part, when he merged with Anuel and started doing Spanish.
I hated that beat.
I like the beat.
Oh, that beat was so annoying to me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun record, but
It's a fun record. I like it.
They could have picked.
I actually liked their relationship.
They were cool.
They vibed off each other.
They
You know what I'm
seemed
saying?
like they were actually
Like friends.
outside of music.
Yeah.
They would have gotten along.
Yeah.
But just what the circumstances that happened, they couldn't. You know,
If he would have never tricked, everybody would have been still bumping his stuff, and he would have been one of the biggest artists in the world right now. He would have been doing world tours still. He would have got $1 million a show, 100%.
but he would have gone to jail for a long time, probably.
Well, yeah, he was facing like 40 years or some
Yeah.
shit.
So I mean, you know,
I mean, look at Young Thug. He went to trial. Bro,
beat the case, right?
he beat the case.
Beat the case.
He's out. I mean, he's 10 years parole. Fucking crazy to me that you can put somebody on such strict conditions for 10 years.
Mhm.
Dude can't get into a fight with nobody. Dude, he can't even get a speeding ticket.
You know what's messed up about all that is that people find out when you're famous and people know that
They
test
want to provoke you.
They provoke
They want to
you.
provoke you.
They either because they're miserable and they have nothing else going on,
Yeah.
so they want to see you
No,
fall,
bro.
or they want to sue you,
It's
or
not
they
e-
want to settle with
It's
you.
not even that anymore. Maybe the suing. It's more so like, oh shit, there's 6ix9ine, that little punk. Let me go get internet famous
Yeah,
real
people
quick.
think that
and then
it's-
this is them. 6, you a rat, dude. You a rat. It's like, bruh, come on. Stop it. But again, if he would have been smart and I got popped off, I think he would have been the biggest rapper.
Who was his ideal fan? Okay, so who was the fan before he got locked up? How would you describe him? Give me 5 traits.
Wait, let me tell you what I first thought about him when I first heard his first song.
Sure.
Bruh, I literally told my wife this and a couple friends. I even think I might even told you this. Like when I first seen him and all the tattoos in his face and shit, I'm like, you don't really see that with like lighter skin Latinos. Like they're not
Right.
great. Like he had a crazy amount of tattoos on his face.
That was that SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's
rapper
that like
look.
SoundCloud shit, like a Lil Pump.
Mhm.
Anywho, I was like, bro, if I see him walking down the street, I'm crossing the street. Like he looked like a psychopath.
But remember, I told you, man, that I like when I had the recording studio, that
Yeah.
people would tell me they don't want to see. Someone told me no one wants to see Latinos do dreadhead music, and I said
Yeah, they do.
Latinos want to see themselves represented
Yeah,
in
they
that
do.
genre.
Yeah, they do.
And what happens? Like 4 years later, you get Lil Pump and you get Tekashi.
Yep, 100%. So a fan base for Tekashi is someone who like, I mean, obviously game bangers.
No, back then though,
Yeah, this is before snitching.
Okay,
Obviously
okay.
all the game bangers.
before the snitching,
Bro.
pre-snitch.
All the game bangers were bumping his shit.
Sure.
Had to. And then he's a big blood or whatever, that gang. And so, and then you'll get I mean, he had music for everybody, bro. Like he made a bunch of, he had music with Nicki Minaj. So he's got the Nicki Minaj fans, the Barbs. He's got the game banger fans, and then he's got fans like me who don't game bang.
Like game banger adjacent.
Yeah. Like I'm living vicariously through his music.
Like those memes. On my way to work listening to crack.
Some Jackie's brother, music. Mike, we were bloods for like 3 years.
Jeez.
Because of the music.
You're blood adjacent. So
we were blood for like 3 years, bro.
That's funny.
And we would get so turned up at Cherrywood to 6ix9ine, bro. So turned up.
I met a blood in Chicago. But not like.
Do we have bloods in Chicago?
So they were like it was like a kind of like a crew, but affiliated. But it was like a little like set that was on the north side somewhere.
That's crazy.
But he was cool. He was cool.
Who would have thought?
He was a rapper too. He used to rap really, really fast.
So I think his fan base now is people like me still. And you could deny it all you effing want. But I know you thugs still listen to his shit. When they play Gotti,
Did they listen to it by themselves?
So
what does a thug listen to right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like Lil Baby.
Okay. So they're listening. All right, so look, they're listening to Lil Baby. They drop the homies off, and then as soon as they leave, they wait for them to go inside. Then they put on Gotti.
If he
is that what you think happens?
Yeah, of course.
Goes, put this
Bro, I don't care.
They're like, all right, yo,
I remember.
Right, peace. And then they just go off.
I remember after snitching, I would like someone will randomly play a 6ix9ine song at the bar, and I'd be like, who's gonna talk shit? Right? And then no one's talking shit, and they're like, bro, he still got people like, yeah, this shit hard.
It's funny.
And so I'm all like, but even with, like his fan base now, like to get back to it, I think his fan base now is again people like you and I, who obviously we're not in a gang life. We just like the music. We just don't like we don't bang, bro. Like that's not part of our
personal life.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously every suburban kid in the fucking world.
Listen, man, people are still listening to R. Kelly.
Bro, I was just singing R. Kelly last night.
You know what I mean? Like people are still listening. What's crazy is I've read
remember
like,
it was last night.
Reports or people saying that he gets like love letters and money and visits. And
you want to hear something funny? So this little comedian guy
wrote him a letter.
No. This little comedian guy goes, he's like, people still listen to R. Kelly. He's like, I still listen to R. Kelly. And he's like, you know why? Because he got bills to pay, and I gotta run up the streets for him. They're like, bro, he's gotta pay some shit down. You gotta hear his music.
No, so you remember maybe like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, or something like that. A photo went viral. It was the mugshot of this man. And all the women went crazy over it.
Oh yeah, the one with the nice eyes. Now he's a fucking model.
Okay, no,
or some shit.
So there was an interview.
The bald headed one, dark skin. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So they did an interview with him where he said that it was too much. That he was getting visits from women all the time. Sometimes the same woman multiple times a week.
Weird.
But here's the thing. He had to tell them. The way it worked was if they came to visit, let's say he only had 2 or 3 visits.
Yeah.
These women would come and use those visits. And they were like, he would be like, I don't want to see it. They're like, too bad. You got to go. That's your visit. So it would prevent him for a stretch of time seeing his own family.
Wow.
So he had to tell them repeatedly, please stop coming. I can't. You're stopping me from seeing my family. And they would come again over and over.
They're crazy, bro. Bro, that is like, you got to be sick in the head. I'm sorry, dude.
I don't know.
That's so weird. A whole stranger in prison, God knows for what. Could have been in prison for molesting a child. And you're, oh my God, I want to go see you. That's so stupid to me.
Oh.
That's so weird to me.
I don't understand the logic.
Y'all some cringy H's.
That's pretty wild.
H's. I'm being PG-13.
That's pretty wild.
No, that is wild. But yeah, his fan base, bro, again, suburban kids, people like you and I are average day Joes or whatever. And like, bro, he still has fan bases around the world, bro. He tours UK. He tours like other countries, bro. And like, you know what the crazy part is? One of the first rappers to publicly get on stage with him at a concert. I don't know if it was Rolling Loud or where was that? I think it was Rolling Loud. Lil Pump.
Really?
They were on stage together turning up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And here's my thing, bro. Like, Okay, yeah, snitches get stitches. I get it. But, bro, there's a line. If you cross that line, I'm tricking on you, bro. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, if you're going to be the biggest scumbag to me,
Chota energy.
I'm going to be the chota of the century, bro. Like, but here's the thing. I would never put myself in that situation.
But hold on. All right. Think about this, right?
I'm not around drugs. I'm not around gamers. I'm not around fucking crime. So I'm not going to ever be able to snitch because there's nothing to snitch on.
But everybody has limits. Everybody has limits, man. You can only push people so far. So like the whole Gotti situation with Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Mafia.
Like what he admitted to doing and what is documented about him doing. I mean, he was in that world putting on for that family.
100%.
He was doing, whether you agree or disagree, we're not arguing whether it's morally correct or not. What we're saying is that in that lifestyle, he did what he was a good soldier. He did what he was supposed to do. And then everything hit the fan and he decided, I put in enough work and this is how I'm being treated. Screw it. I'm going to do this. So like people have limits. You know what I'm saying? You can't just push people to the limits and expect them to be loyal to you.
Bro, great segue. Kidnapped him, beat him up, took his money, made him go to his house, stole his chain, stole his money, took everything, beat the crap out of him. He ended up unlocking the door somehow, some way, got out. Feds picked him up a day later on some, bro, they're going to kill you. It's a wiretap. Like, we legally are binded to tell you. We have to tell you that your life is in danger.
Right.
And
what are you supposed to do?
Like, bro, if I'm like writing for you guys, I'm down. Like he was actually active, actually doing like runs and shit, like selling drugs and shit, right? And also funneling them a lot of freaking millions of dollars. You think I'm gonna like be a scumbag, bro, and beat you up and rob you? No.
But then you're also
even if you like took a step back, right? Let's say I was your main guy, and I was paying you $20K a month because like one, you're in the gang, two, you're with me, you're protecting me, you're looking out for me, and you're always with me or whatever, right? Cool. You're on payroll, whatever the dollar amount is. Then I don't know. We have a like somewhat of a falling out. I scale back a little bit. I don't like forget about you. But I scale back. Maybe you're not jumping on the PJ with me every weekend. Maybe I'm just chilling with you when I see you or I throw you a little $5,000, whatever, right? They got mad because they got greedy. They got greedy, bro. That's what it was. It came down to greed. And they just turned on them and did what they did. And bro, hell yeah, I'm tricking.
But also you gotta remember.
And then you had fucking intercourse with my girl?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Not everybody in that crew was of the mindset of
they were greedy. Let me get the money.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get what I could get.
Yeah.
Let me get what I could get because I'm a scumbag loser. And when the money dries, I'm out.
Really loves Tekashi.
I do. Tekashi's my guy, bro. I would love to meet him. I would love to go to his concert.
Tekashi. No, you know what kills me is that everybody like, you snitch, you whatever, man, you whatever. It's like, do people understand the situation that
he's a millionaire.
He was in? But the situation, like, put them in the same situation. What are you they're gonna kill you.
Bro, 99% of these thugs.
I'm pretty sure they played the recording too.
They did.
And it's probably dude saying, yeah, let's do it. And he's listening to that. And
he's probably sitting there like.
And people commenting.
These fuckers.
He shouldn't have snitched. They were gonna kill him anyway.
Right. So, okay.
Man. I don't know.
He don't snitch. 40 years.
Or murdered.
Or murdered in prison.
I don't know.
That's crazy to me, bro.
I think people live in a fantasy world.
Dude, maybe not 99%. I would say 80%.
No, they live in a fantasy world.
80% of game bangers, even if they weren't in that situation, they get popped off with a kilo. They're tricking, bro.
Listen.
It's very hard to find somebody in this era, in this day and age, who's a stand-up person, who's about that life and lives by the sword, dies by the sword.
Yeah, no, I know some people that went away.
I know a few people that won't say shit.
And they went away for a while, you know, but
15, 20 years.
But people weren't trying to kill them in their crew like that and trying to, you know, whatever. But here's the thing. If you listen to the Young Thug case, there's a part of the defense that was saying like, that They were trying to make it seem like because they were trying to use the lyrics against them.
They do that all the time. They're doing it to Lil Durk right now.
And what the defense does is, well, that's kind of like playing a character in a movie. That's whatever. So it's like, if you're okay with...
What happened with freedom of speech?
No. But hold on. If you're okay with hold on.
Coffee is great, by the way.
If you're okay as a fan...
Shout out Duncan. Well, we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry about that.
SD card failed, said it was full.
But it's not.
It's
a liar.
So we had to fix that. All good. We just formatted the SD card because we're smart. And it worked. But yeah. So I mean, okay.
Talking in the mic, buddy.
My bad. So I mean, we left off obviously with Tekashi, all the snitching. Every rapper
we left off on Duncan and Black Coffee.
Oh, we did. Huh. Shout out Duncan. Duncan is great.
I love their black coffee, by the way.
Yeah, pretty good. But you know what? All these rappers, you're all snitches.
Stop.
You will snitch.
Stop it.
You're gonna snitch.
Stop it.
Put yourself in that situation. Let me find out.
Just don't put yourself in a position where you have to snitch.
Don't do it. I like your music.
Is there a way to be a rapper and not be put in a criminal position?
No, because that's what that's what they portray. They want to live that lifestyle.
I guess, man. I guess.
But it's all good. Still shout out 6ix9ine. Still listen to his music. I will watch every stream.
Isn't one of your favorite rappers in Spanish locked up right now? Is it Young Chimmy or
Young Chimmy? Yeah, but he's about to get out.
He got locked up?
Yeah.
For what?
Having switches.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
He had
But they already sentenced him, and he's already
automatic weapon.
Mm-hmm. They already sentenced him, but he's already like he'll be out in like 3 months.
I think
perfect time too.
I read that he's like the most streamed person in prison.
Dope.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, but I like him. I still listen to him. I can't wait till he gets out. But so we're gonna segue into WrestleMania, Manny's favorite stuff to talk about.
It's not my favorite thing to talk about,
bro. You have a whole fucking championship belt sitting on your.
It was a gift from my brother. Shout out to my brother.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I was gonna wear it, but I didn't want to touch it because I don't know if you would have got booty hurt about it.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It means you respect me. Hold on. This is it right here. Hold on.
Make sure it's recording.
I love this theme.
You guys want to do a little swap?
commercials.
Yeah, I could be into it.
Hey, pay for the YouTube subscription. I'm just kidding.
Do you pay for the YouTube subscription?
No.
Yeah, all right then.
I was just, that's why I said just kidding. Estúpido.
I don't like this game.
Have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
I'm not hungry though. I don't eat.
Anybody out there that's a wrestling fan, do you guys remember this? Hey.
Keep it within 30 seconds, please.
Hold on.
Oh, so cringy. He's so freaking cringe. So annoying.
Listen, you get to a point in your life where you just don't care about impressing anybody. So you just be you. I like listening to old school WrestleMania theme songs.
You said just be you. Just kidding. All right, man. So tell me a little bit about it. How was WrestleMania?
This year's WrestleMania, listen, man.
What made this year's WrestleMania? Because obviously this is not the first WrestleMania. What made this year's WrestleMania special?
This is WrestleMania 42. Nothing made this WrestleMania special.
Oh, okay.
This WrestleMania
Didn't watch it.
Felt like a very long Monday Night Raw. It was not that great.
So do you think the storylines are trash, or do you think they're trying too hard, or they're losing fan base?
So this is what happened. If you follow wrestling for the last 3 years or so, WrestleMania is basically the culmination of 3 months of Cody Rhodes getting kicked in the balls. It's literally, he just gets his ass whooped for 3 months straight and then wins on WrestleMania. That's all it is for the last 3 years. So it really hasn't been good since he won the championship, because the story was so good. You're just waiting for this guy to finally win, and he did.
So would you say that's the best match of all of WrestleMania? That was the headliner, no?
It was not. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No.
I don't know. I don't even know who Cody Rhodes is.
No, I was excited for Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn because I like Trick Williams. He's got a dope theme song.
Yeah.
It's whoop that trick. It's a version of that.
Okay. Is it the black guy that wears the all white suits? Okay,
yes.
I seen
with the
something
lemon
like
pepper
that.
steppers.
I think I seen that here.
I love how he talks smack.
because I was with he brought out Lil Yachty. Me and your wife were watching
he's
it.
With yes, there you go. And
so I know a little bit.
Yeah.
I know a little bit.
So the problem with this year's WrestleMania was that the tickets were too expensive.
I bet.
So they had to address it. And then they had Pat McAfee, which I love Pat McAfee as what Pat McAfee does and who he was on Monday Night Raw and everything like that. But throughout the storyline of Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, they had Randy Orton talking to somebody on a cell phone, and everybody's like, oh, anticipating who that's going to be, right? It turns out to be Pat McAfee. And he becomes a bad guy for like a week and a half, and that was it. It was the worst like turn of events and all that. And the thing is that the president of TKO is his agent. So people were pissed because they're like, his agent is trying to, because Pat has a show on ESPN, so forth and so on. So they're trying to like drum up support and all this other stuff for WrestleMania because ticket sales, whatever. And then their answer was Pat McAfee. So they addressed it actually on like the shows leading up to WrestleMania with CM Punk saying, lower the tickets, blah, blah. And Pat McAfee came on and said, you get a 25% discount on Saturday's tickets. So anyway, the point is that they were supposed to do it in New Orleans. For whatever reason they did it. I'm not sure why. They did it in Vegas again. The thing with WrestleMania is that it's no longer just about the night of wrestling. It's about like an entire week leading up to it. So it's almost like the NFL draft. Like they have like, you know, these different events and all these things leading up to it. So it's this big thing for a week. It's gotten so big now that like cities are almost like bidding on it like the Olympics.
Oh, wow.
Because 100,000 people, well, it could be the same 50,000, but basically over 2 nights, 100,000 people attend, right? So that entire week, people are flying in and going to all these different conventions and events that WWE does. So this year, I think people were just like, what? Vegas again? And then,
Vegas.
And then the ticketing pricing strategy, they're trying, the thing with wrestling is that it's a multi-generational thing. So like my grandfather was a fan. My uncle was a fan, his kid, right? I'm a fan. I'm trying to make my daughter a fan, right? So the thing is like you pass this down generation to generation. So you have to be able to take your family to these things to be able to get the experience.
Right.
But if tickets are $800 a piece to sit nowhere, how are you going to take your 2 kids and your wife and yourself and you got to fly out?
Yeah, and hotel.
Yeah, so it's like
And
going
food.
to Disney World.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just go to Disney World than go to WrestleMania
Absolutely.
for the 2 nights, not including everything else you got to do.
Right.
And to get the actual hard ticket, you're paying $50 or $150 for the actual hard ticket, just as a souvenir. And it's just the ticket.
I'm good.
See what I'm saying?
I'll watch it on TV.
And then there, you're paying whatever the fees are for concessions and everything, and then merchandise. So you're spending
$50 soda.
thousands of dollars
Yeah.
to go to something. So it's just, it's ridiculous. So people weren't happy about it. And then the storylines weren't that great. They just kind of smashed things together.
Okay.
The women's wrestling was good. There was a couple of the men's wrestling that I thought was great. But like Gunther and Seth Rollins fighting each other, no story buildup whatsoever for that. But they're 2 of my favorite wrestlers in WWE right now. So I enjoyed watching them compete because I like them as characters.
Yeah.
But there was no story built up for it whatsoever. And then they had I Show Speed join a team. And because he joined that team, those tag team titles could not be defended. So instead of having Jey Uso fight the Vision or the Usos fight the Vision for tag team titles and making it interesting, they instead went the social media influencer route.
Okay.
And the tag team titles are off the table.
Right.
Now, I don't mind I Show Speed or anybody else. Like, of course, you have to use these celebrities and everybody
they
to
build up
drum
the hype and they have a big crowd. You know, they have millions of subscribers.
But it was like a very poor buildup to it. So I just feel like the stories are not living up to
the hype.
the hype. Yeah. And I think they got to do a better job of figuring out what these stories are going to be. Because it's very much storytelling. It's like novellas for men.
It is.
So if the story's
I
not
don't
good,
watch it anymore.
It doesn't matter how good the wrestling
anything.
is. And the wrestling's gotten to a point where now everything looks like a dance. So the matches are really good, but like athletically. But I remember 20 years ago, matches looked like it was a fight. It was like two people trying to fight each other. And yeah, they were doing moves and stuff, but now everything is so coordinated and you could tell the spots are
It's
planned.
cringy.
Yeah, it's so planned
Yeah.
that everything looks too perfect. So like if they mess up a move, they go right back to the move
Right.
and try to do it again. So that's how you know it's planned. Back in the day, if you did the move and you messed it up,
You get hurt.
you wouldn't do the move again. It was a rule. You hear the wrestlers say it, like when they talk about them, like now what the difference is, they will tell you if you mess up the move in the match, don't go back to it.
Right.
Because then people will know that it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to suspend your belief in that this is a show.
Right.
You're supposed to kind of buy into
Sell it.
Everybody's always like, wrestling's fake. Why do you watch it? It's like, listen, you like the movie Goodfellas or Scarface or anything with Denzel Washington in it, for example? You know, Training Day, he's not really a crooked cop. That's Denzel Washington playing that character. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just
Life.
relax. Grey's Anatomy, she's not a real doctor. Chill out. She's not doing surgery. Relax. It's a show. Get into the show. Let it, you know.
I don't really like the, like, again, I mean,
Being a wrestling fan's a commitment.
I'd rather you be full-time wrestler versus a part-time wrestler.
True.
So ISO Speed shouldn't have a platform.
But he's very athletic.
He's extremely athletic, very athletic. But
And
if
Logan
you're gonna,
Paul is actually a pretty good wrestler.
I don't like Logan Paul. Sorry,
But in the ring, he's actually a really good wrestler. For being someone that has only had like 40 matches.
I haven't watched him
crazy.
wrestle, so I can't
He's a
attest
good
to that.
wrestler.
I just don't like
for being
him.
someone that didn't
all.
grow up in the business like that or didn't train for 20 years to wrestle.
I don't know him, but from the clips that I see online, he's just an arrogant little fuck.
Okay, well.
It's just not for me. So when I see him doing wrestling, I'm like, nah. But
He's actually pretty good at
I
it.
also said that about Jake Paul in boxing. But Jake Paul's actually not that bad.
He's not that bad. But
He's not that bad.
I feel for
so
him.
maybe I got to
his-
give him a chance. It's because they're the Logan Paul brothers.
I know, but I
And
feel
the
for
Paul
Jake because
brothers,
he
we
broke
don't
his
like
jaw.
them.
That poor guy.
Well, he deserved it.
Poor guy.
He's talking all that smack. Now he can't talk for a little bit. You got to shut up, and that's good.
But the cool thing about wrestling is, I think it's not the same as being like a fan of a sports team. Because like you could be a Cubs fan and not know who's on the team and still like
the Cubs
be
sweeping
like
Philly.
Yeah, you could still be a fan of the team and you get back into it.
Right.
Wrestling, like you have to commit to following the storylines and following the journey. Because like I missed all of CM Punk's career. I missed most of John Cena's career. Because I stopped watching like in 2003. Picked it back up in 2019, 2020. The only reason why is because Bad Bunny came back to wrestle. So I wanted to see, can he actually wrestle? Since then,
Well, even that, like, I don't want to see Bad Bunny in the ring.
bro, he's not that bad.
Yeah, but
You could tell he's a little uncoordinated because he's not
Yeah.
super athletic.
yeah.
But he was doing, bro, he hit a Canadian destroyer. Do you know what that is? On the apron. Okay, I'm talking like basically carny to you at this point. So the Canadian destroyer is like a pile driver. You know what that is, right? Where you put someone, you hold them upside down and then you sit and then their head falls on the mat.
The Undertaker.
No, that's a tombstone.
Oh,
But imagine that in reverse and then you sit on your butt instead of falling on your knees.
okay.
The Canadian destroyer is when you hold them there and then you flip together. So you flip and land on your butt and the guy lands on his head.
Mm.
And the Mexican destroyer is when you run and you execute that move while running.
Mm.
So Bad Bunny does the Canadian destroyer
Why does a Mexican have to run?
outside. Wow. Terrible. Terrible.
Let's go.
He has to run and jump too.
Wow.
Yeah. So
kidding.
he was doing moves though.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna be a wrestler, be a wrestler. If you're gonna be a
There's a lot
reggaetonero,
of
be a
people that feel that
reggaetonero.
way. There's a lot of people
I'm
that
just
feel
saying,
like
bro.
you
Like,
feel.
I'm not. You're not gonna have ISO Speed fucking play for the Chicago Cubs.
I don't enjoy Jelly Roll's wrestling.
Oh God, he's in it too.
He's also in it. He's a great actor though. he cuts better promos than some of the wrestlers. He's an excellent like actor.
I don't know, man.
Athletically, there's a lot to be desired.
Lost a lot of weight though.
He did, and they're making fun of him for it on wrestling. Yeah, dude, they're calling him belly roll. All kind. Yeah, dude. They're like going in on him.
Belly roll.
Yeah. There's a guy named Kit Wilson that he does poetry. It's so funny because he wears pearls and he's going around saying there's toxic masculinity, but he dresses so like
almost said it.
That's what you would assume if you looked at him. So he's dressed like this, he's whatever, and he does this little move where he goes like this, and then he shakes his hips.
And
he calls you toxic. So he was making fun of Jelly Roll and saying that he couldn't have. I think that this is the first time he's able to see his pee-pee and all this other stuff. And,
Rude.
And that he was talking about his mom or something. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but they were making fun of saying he was on Ozempic and all kind of stuff.
Who cares? Everybody's on Ozempic,
right?
Not me. Losing it naturally.
So you're getting skinny by
I'm calorie deficit, bro.
Okay, good.
1,500 calories a day.
Don't forget to lift some weights.
I haven't done that yet, but you know what? I am gonna start.
You don't have to do nothing crazy.
I'm gonna do 3 days a week. That's it.
Okay, good.
Or like the days that I know I'm gonna consume a bit more calories than what I'm anticipating, or than what my allocation is. Then I'll work out that day to burn off that extra intake.
Do you want to see Mexican Destroyer?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
You're going to watch John's reaction to a Mexican Destroyer.
Necesita un recuérdate.
This is how we're going to end it. You're going to watch the Mexican Destroyer, and then you're going to go to your haircut appointment. Oh!
Kicked him right in the face.
Oh! Kicked him again. What's this?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's wild. All right, watch this. And then this is the last one, and we'll close it out.
So we got to clip these so our people can see
for sure
what we're looking at.
Watch this. Let's see if this is it. He hit this move multiple times. Watch this. And that's the concrete outside.
Oh, that's Bad Bunny? Oh, wow.
It's wild that they would let him do this move.
I mean, he practiced it, obviously.
Yeah, but still, man, these guys, I mean, they make their living with their bodies, bro.
That's crazy.
And they're allowing him to do that to him. He doesn't have to go back and use his body and make money. He's making music.
Right.
And then this is the last thing I'll show you.
Okay, fine.
This guy, he
it's the first time I see any wrestling, by the way.
This guy broke his neck.
A long time.
So this is why these moves are very dangerous. They did it. So Bad Bunny did that to do it outside the ring. This guy,
play it. Let me see.
Man, this ended his career in wrestling.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my God. That sucks.
Yeah, man.
That sucks.
That was so bad. But Biggie now is more of like a commentator for like the after post shows and pre shows. Okay. So he's done a good job of like of kind of accepting it. You know, a lot of guys would, man,
depression.
Yeah, dude, and maybe he did, but he's handling it, you know, pretty well for a guy that was a fan favorite, you know. And what's crazy is he was part of the New Day crew. Is these other two dudes with him? They did like a reunion on one of the shows, and they accused him of abandoning them. And everybody was, that's how they made him bad guys.
Oh, okay.
So they were being mean to him like that. And they were like, you're selfish. You left us. You did whatever. And it's like, dude broke his neck. Come on.
Right.
But do you see how wrestling will use the storyline?
Right. They're trying to create a storyline. So, I get it.
So that's that. But cool, man.
Well,
I know you got to get up out of here.
Pod number 5 in the books. Pretty dope. I'm excited. I'm happy that we're, back at it. I think this was a good pod. I look forward to our next one.
Yeah.
It's going to be dope. Weather's getting nice. Maybe we pod outside.
Yeah.
Maybe
you
we
know.
pot outside. We switch it up on our followers here
You know what though? Pick up a lot of noise from that big
from the
street.
wind.
No, not the wind, because
No?
these will pick up directly. But there's a hospital nearby, so there's always sirens.
Oh,
Yeah. But it's okay. You guys, I mean,
yeah, you'll be all right.
yeah,
I mean, we'll talk to the mic like this. Boom, boom. That'd be dope, though.
yeah.
All right, bro. Peace out,
Peace
y'all.
out. Wait, you gotta say your thing.
Double up,